Welcome everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks very much for showing up. Bing bang bong. All the good stuff, you know. Just got to do a couple things here while we're getting started with the program. If you're here in the future, just jump ahead to where I'm painting or whatever. Must share video. How's everyone today? Thursday morning or afternoon or evening? What? It's almost like it's all happening at once. Okay. Just looking for the stream itself so I can share it out. You know what I mean? What are we all getting into? Hopefully good stuff. Hopefully good stuff. Oh, thanks for the like. It's so weird how so many different, I'm using different apps, speech chat, YouTube of course, the Adobe, but it didn't recognize anybody being there on speech chat. Oop. So many different. How about a little mute action? Bing bang bong. Let's make sure everything is a go. Just gonna put this on Twitter and a couple art pages on Facebook. So this generally takes me a couple minutes. I'd love to know how you're doing today. Sorry, it's just the top of my head. I have to look up and to the left. This camera doesn't have a lot of movement, you know? But I thought we could just wrap while we get started on this little episode. Sharing a group, and the group is A-R-T. What does that spell? Art. What does that spell? Art. Yay, art. Come on by the show. Copy that so I don't have to keep typing these silly things in. One post down. I'll do a quick one to my story and or feed. I despise Facebook. I despise Facebook. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's enough, right? I mean, come on. No one's really showing up. What we need here is some solidarity. Okay, welcome. Appreciate you. We're going to get to it right now. Let's move the camera to the canvas and get this started. That's not bad, right? That doesn't look so bad. It's a little crooked. but we're all a little crooked. Beautiful day here in Silver City, New Mexico. It might even rain again. It's been kind of just keeping on the raining track, which I like a lot. No one around here is complaining about that because it's always good to have fresh water fall from the sky, yeah? The birds, the deer, the skunks, they all love it. I love it too. So, kind of stoked. I just want to keep moving through this painting. So it's not going to be too exciting today. I'm not going to, I doubt I'll finish. But we'll get further, huh? And we'll get to hang out together. Chill and talk. We'll do this today, we'll do this tomorrow, and then Saturday, of course, will be the Saturday Art Goons. That'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Anyway, let me get my painting stuff ready. That's really stuck. I mean, granted, I probably should clean this palette out more often than I do. More often than never, I guess, is a good start. I'm not even gonna worry, I'm just gonna add paint to it. Singing, don't worry about a thing. I don't get this mic stand. It's so old and broken. Just got to keep it working with gravity and got some cardboard with it. Okay. Got everything out of the way. Check for bugs. I had a huge centipede in my house. This New Mexico desert living. Whew. Centipedes.
Sergio Perez on board F1. Woo! Said, you thumbs up.
Sergio Perez on board F1. Welcome back to the channel, man. Thank you for the thumbs. Much appreciated. How have you been? Okay, so just mixing together some proper colors. And as you can see, I'm just bouncing around the painting. Even though the colors are bunched together because a bush looks like a color, they are generally placed throughout also. It's just a percentage game then. I know it's hard for you all to see exactly what I'm doing, but I guess for the time being it doesn't matter. I'm not really focused on one particular piece of foliage. I'm just jumping around. So when I start to focus on one, which that one got me started thinking, then we'll zoom in and we'll work on an area together. I think the weirdest part about this painting right now is painting the idea that I'm painting the moonlight as opposed to sunlight. So colors are more vibrant and yet all monotone. So that's a good starting point. I think we'll zoom in right there. Man, between the aperture, the focus, and the zoom, which I have to do all myself, I think I did pretty good there. Not bad. Boy, if I could turn the camera around right now. That guy's wearing some clothes. Almost like it's Halloween already.
with swirls, said, wow, it's coming together. Painting with swirls,
Hi, painting. Thank you.
said, glitter bombs.
Glitter bombs right back. And it is, yeah, coming. It's coming together. It's really about the fine tuning of the multicolor verse right now. How are you? But it feels nice to be back home. Sure is nice to be there for people, though. You inspired me to, do things and be there for people. This is absolutely the most difficult part for me, where I have to keep applying the style that I put forth, but it has to compete with nature. It has to become nature. It's all easy till we get to about this point in the paintings. And whatever magical device that happens, we got to let it happen.
Said, you inspire me, my dear. Painting with swirls, said, thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. See, this bush right here doesn't get any of this green. So the green goes here, the green goes in the grass, the green goes around here in the trees in the background. But this bush, no green. Not this color green. So that's kind of how I apply. And I think also this bush here will also have none of this. Oh, you can't see it. But it's on the same level. It's just on the other side of the painting. Therefore achieving a certain percentage of the other green. And then so we just work through the colors like that, where we leave colors out of certain areas and it starts to become, I hope, something. It is, but you know. You know, a lot of these trees and things are. Wait, let me back up a little bit. Last night I'm watching a civil engineer, a person who does this for a career, or at least had been doing it for a career, play a video game about construction and stuff. It's silly. It's silly, but the idea was that this person understood how, say, the stripings in the roads are created versus the video game. It's supposed to be, quote unquote, realistic. But his take on it, this person who used to be a civil engineer, the stripes in the road are psychological. They work with every driver in a psychological way, so as to not make you want to veer into traffic. The angles, the if it's a V, if it's a this or that. So he just had a pet peeve about one part of this silly video game, and it just reminded me right now, this is how a lot of my landscapes are created. A psychological game. It's a game of allowing you in your subconscious, almost, not really, but you know, just allowing the essence, once you look at the painting, to kind of figure it out and be like, oh, that's a landscape. Or for this instance, this is the Ben Lilly Trail, you know, and I would hope that when I'm done with this painting, people would jump to that. But a lot of this line work is taking a specific color and working at it with a specific angle only. And so just like in line striping, and it was really impressive to see, or just to be educated further about basic civil engineering, you know, that there is an actual feeling to it. They don't want you to merge into oncoming traffic. So maybe next time you're out on the road, not driving, take a look and just see how the angles support you staying on your side of the road. But I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Painting with squirrels, said, wow, that is a bit wild.
Yeah, it's even kind of wild that there is a YouTube channel out there where a retired civil engineer, what have you, I think he was from the UK, by the way, where he now just does silly things on video games that are simulators for civil engineering or simulators for construction, or this one was particularly road construction. But yeah, it's a wild time we live in. I mean, at least this isn't a gambling channel, yeah? Terrible. think where I do not put the actual physical grass in, we will bring the color into it. Let's see how it works. Oh, you guys can't even see that part. Yeah, we'll do it up here on top. Kind of played it safe. It went too green. Dark, that is. Let me see if I can't brighten it back up. Okay. Maybe down here. A little further south. I'd say yes, it's more striking. Pulls a little bit towards us, and that's what I want. Remember, there's still two big things that are going to be blocking some of this. I just haven't decided exactly where they're going to go. Yeah, that's fucking, excuse me, that's great.
Hunting with squirrels, said, you just did.
What did I do? What did I do? That's great.
Painting with squirrels, said, find spots for the two big things.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we will. If you're here on Facebook, by the way, come on over to YouTube or Twitch and drop that like button. Facebook doesn't treat me too kindly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And what I could do, which is a nice little break of trying to find exactly where everything goes, is I'm going to work on a lot of this background because it needs to be light gray to light green, and it needs to kind of shimmer in the back. So the more lines I put, the mo better it is. I need some water though. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'm very thirsty. My belly's rumbling. I'm hungry. My goodness. Be right back. All right, I'm almost back. Almost back. My goodness. Okay. I even made myself a little peanut butter sandwich. Keeps the belly from grumbling. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, it's gonna rain today. We got a little bit of showers coming in. I love it. Wow, thanks for all the likes, everybody. Appreciate it. That's pretty cool. If you're new, feel free to subscribe or follow on Twitch, whatever that is. Guess it's the same thing. But we almost got 900 people hanging out. Okay. I've never had 900 people hanging out. We almost got 900 people interested in video games and or art. That's pretty cool. Maybe we could help the future gamer to be more creative or inspire somebody who sees an old man like me painting or playing a video game and says, wow, someday. So I'm kind of looking at the painting, and right now, I mean, I don't know whether to zoom out. No, I don't think I need to. This stark line that we're looking at together, pretty stark. But we'll get through it. The slowest computer in the world.
Said. The trees gives it color.
Heck yeah. Karaoke fun with friends. I love it. I'm looking at your channel. Don't know why I'm not subscribed, but I am now. So I can enjoy some of the wildness that ensues in your life.
Painting with swirls. Said. In times of this, we see things that are not there. Painting with swirls. Said. Well, my morning lives are nuts.
Nice. It's good stuff. Yeah, a lot like my evening lives. Whenever I do those, they're pretty nutty. They're nutty muscatty. Yeah, so just gotta, this is the slowest part of the painting.
Painting with swirls. Said. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. For the sub, sure. I like it. Creativity. Or copying things as best as we can. I don't know if we ever create anything. I mean, maybe as a species we create other of us, but that takes two to tango. And when it comes to art or stuff like that, I battle with it because I think I've created something different with this style. However, I've only utilized tools that allow this to happen. So, I don't know. Did I create anything? People have been making lines on walls for eons. So I'm just looking at it. I'm going to stand back 15 feet, take a gander. I know it seems silly. We're all zoomed in, but you guys get to just look at it like I'm looking at it, you know? Very focused. Very focused. All right. I like these. Oh, you can't see that, so let's move the camera over to that side. Yeah, okay. So, I was looking. Obviously, there's this, and the backdrop. So let's just work on the back for now. And then we'll calm this line down soon. This needs to be calmed down, and somewhere around through
Feeding
here.
with squirrels, said, big piece.
She ain't small. Yo, I sell this painting. I'll get a VR setup and we'll do these paintings in virtual reality and try to break that until that it keeps up with me, yo. That could be fun. Huh? Okay, so this is going to be a scary line. Let me put some down here to make sure it's good.
Painting with squirrels, said. Wow, VR. Painting with squirrels, said. Oh my. Painting with squirrels, said. Don't drink the Kool-Aid man.
I love it. Ooh, I was pushing it right there. That was pushing it. I got a mellow, mellow, mellow. Sometimes the only way to mellow it out is to add a little bit more in the right area, and it kind of just blends it together. Not so stark, yeah? Woo! Okay, okay. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah. Now we got a valley going right up the middle. It's kind of like a little bit of a mountain there. It's all going to be way in the back, so way green. We'll get to that point in a second. Oop, right here, back there. That's pretty much it.
Boomer League said, looks greeny to me.
What's up? Welcome.
Boomer League said, Air 3D.
Yeah, we're getting there, yeah?
Or Eagle Running Wolf said, John Lim, looking good, dang good.
Hey, Stace, what's up, dude?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, how are you? How is everybody? Boomer League, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah. Stacy, sorry. Eagle Running Wolf, welcome. Always good to have you all here. Yeah, I gotta back up 10 feet real quick.
Painting with swirls, said. Glitter bombs, Boomer League. Painting with swirls, said. Evil running wolf. Painting with swirls, said. Good evening.
Good evening. Ah, 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 ah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Painting with swirls, said. Fire to dark.
Okay. Just gotta mellow out what I did right there.
I think I might have to cover that. I think that's the spot where it gets covered. Man, it's tough. It's tough to acknowledge which section. What you guys are looking at is pretty good. There is still a strong line here I should probably take care of. But in person, it actually pops only here, 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 and here, which is pretty darn good. So maybe I shouldn't try too hard. I'm going to zoom out and we'll see what we got all together, yeah? Now you probably get a better idea of what I was talking about. It pops here, 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 here. And yeah. Yeah. Which is good. It can't ride a whole thing, but this is moonlight essentially. Perhaps. So it needs to glisten off of everything almost equally, but not really. It's a very bright night. Yeah, and what you guys see is it's difficult to zoom into the whole thing. Okay, the painting is a little bit tilted backward so that it doesn't fall off of my easel. So some of it's blurred out and some of it's not. I'm sure once I get the high def pic taken of everything, everyone will know what's what. So during the final stages, as we are in, really just got to make it feel balanced. The green on the bottom works a lot. Let me get rid of this. And then in the back, flows. Something is missing in the foreground, and it has to be stark. It has to be a pretty big focus, but obviously not take away from the hugeness of the painting. And I think that area of focus can be right here. So whatever I do, I'll look at the pictures right now,
and of this area that I went out and took. And maybe there's a specific bush that I'm not quite hitting on yet.
Four Eagle Running Wolf said, an intense flash of lightning, a moment cut in time. Much patience you have.
Thanks for seeing that. That's probably the best description of this painting yet. Even I couldn't describe it.
Painting with Swirls said, this a year-long thing, Eagle.
It's hard to describe it, and I think you nailed it. It's that split second. It's the millisecond. That flash, yeah.
Said, he has patience.
So, I mean, kinda. It's one of those things I work on, yeah.
Painting with Swirls said, I wish for more.
Me too. That may be the beginning. Just the willingness to accept more patience, riding through the frustration. Then my new frustration of the Saturday morning cartoon art tune things that I do, because this is not really frustrating to me anymore, because my brain kind of understands what I'm trying to achieve. I think the frustration comes when it feels like my hands have been hit with hammers.
Swirls said, I like the painting to be 3 layers or less. Painting with Swirls.
Good point. Good point.
Said, lol. Painting with Swirls said, it's more like 30.
Yeah, in a way. I really can't wait to highlight these clouds and just pop the edges out so that it's all boom right there. I'm really waiting to do that, but I need to accomplish this first. What was I saying about frustration? Oh yeah, my brain learning. That's why I like those Saturday morning art tunes, because I'm not familiar with pencils and drawing and stuff like that. It will eventually help my paintings. But I like the creative process. I like trying to learn aiming on that aim labs for that game. It hurts the head, you know. It's like,
I love that. It's fun.
It's good for us to feel that frustration, work through it, I think. I loves that it's fun, yes. I loves that it's fun too. But what did we put here? Let me look at the pictures. There might be a nice, close alligator juniper that I'm missing.
Said, it's like getting into the different style of creativity.
Yeah, I mean, my claymation, for instance, that was the second time I really kind of seriously sculpted. So yeah, it's good to stretch ourselves and do new things for sure.
What about a gargoyle?
A gargoyle? Yeah, there's no gargoyle out there in the Gila looking.
Painting with Swirls said, in flight.
Oh, it's alive. It's not just a stone one sitting there.
Painting with Swirls said, heading towards the tree.
That might be a little too on the nose for October.
And that might cut out some of the people who that'd be interesting. Now I'm willing to do something like that. Perhaps not on this, but yes. It's weird. I just, in my mind right there and right then, I just decided that this was real art, and then that was not like an idea, like, let's put a gargoyle in there, which
Painting with
I'm
swirls.
wrong 100%.
Said, flying between the two black chunks.
Yeah, I get it. I can definitely see it, and I can definitely see a motivation in that, or even a somebody who would be interested in that. But that would be way out of character. I mean, the wildest thing I have is an artichoke air balloon, hot air balloon. Everything else is based on somewhat reality. I'm trying to work into some more weird stuff, and again, that could be
Painting with
my
swirls.
future.
Said, the piece is light in darkness.
I like it. Halloween. Maybe we'll do a gargoyle this weekend. That would be kind of fun. I have quite the. You want to see my doodles for this weekend that we can choose? Okay. Hang on. Let me put this in here. And our
Painting with
first
swirls. Said, sweet.
our first doodle comes from Lorenzo.
Painting with swirls. Said, I would love to be able to do a gargoyle.
I mean, maybe I can turn that into a gargoyle this weekend. Or this next doodle comes to us from Renard.
Painting with swirls. Said, oh my, that's doodle.
They're both exceptionally large. These are local cats that I got to do this for me.
Painting with swirls.
I'm still waiting on y'all to send me
Love that.
some doodles. Email them, what have you. Yeah, so those are the ones we'll work on this weekend. Maybe we'll turn them into a gargoyle. That could be fun. That's something that we could work with the seasons with like that.
Said, cool.
I'd probably never do a Christmas painting, but Kenny Rogers probably thought he'd never do a Christmas album, so I don't know. I don't know where life is going to lead us. But for now, it would be nice to figure out how to bing bang bong there. And I am so close to
Painting with swirls.
I might
Said, expect a doodle from me, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much, Penny. Squirrels. Don't ask. Yeah, let's figure out what to do here, because I think once I do this last tree, bush, alligator, juniper, whatever it is, I'm going to highlight the clouds, because I think all of this can be pretty good. We just got to highlight the clouds' edges and take that same color of paint and put it on the highlights of all the little areas that I want to be brought out. And then it's done. We can start something else. We can finish the tool painting. We can finish or start to work on that one again. Ooh. That one hurts my brain. I'm not going to lie. Let me get these pictures and figure this out. I can bring the mic with me. Luckily, I have these pictures online in my computer. Let's see here. Pictures? Yeah. Yeah.
Na 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 na. All right, so that didn't work. I I wish I knew where I put them. Maybe shared front and back. Hey, there we go. All right. I'm sorry you guys can't see these pictures. Ooh, that is exactly the bush that I'm talking about. We have, but that one's too big. But it's basically a pine tree, I guess. Seems to be too round. It's just fitting in my brain because it's the same. What I caught in the picture is exactly that size. It covers the whole side of the picture, though, you know, so it's totally different. Angles of the dangles. So maybe that's not the best option. Maybe something a little more sticky, but that one, that tree right there. So all the trees and small trees in this Gila wilderness are log pine. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically the straight logs. And then on the lower elevation, which is exactly where this place is, it's more of the smaller old growth tree, but off in the distance more pine. So up on this hill, maybe the hill receives more fire. I don't know why these trees are different. Maybe for 1,000 years people have been cutting them down up on this hill. I don't know. I wish you guys could see the pictures I'm seeing, but just imagine awesome trees and shrubs and grasses. What a storyteller. Okay, that's a better. Ooh. How about a completely dead tree? Would that be too much? I mean, it's not like I don't have a picture of a completely dead tree in front of me right now that's within this trail. I probably took the picture so that I could keep the geometry of the dead tree. But it's almost like it's been done so much in the world of art that even I've done it. It hurts my brain a little bit. Dead trees, dead trees, dead trees, dead trees. All right, I like live trees. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I'd like to thank all my people for showing up here today. Y'all been very good. Viva La Vegas. Viva La Vegas. That's what I really wanted the song to say. Viva La Vegas. You know. It's my very bad Elvis impersonation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, back to this little tree. I'm trying to emulate the tree with my hand. Rah! Rah! Like that. Like that's what the tree's saying on the corner. He's like, rah! Kind of coming at us. Kind of, we're only getting half of the tree. Okay, so it kind of makes sense because this tree would be distant. This tree is also distant. This one seems further away. So this is the furthest. Then this is mid, and then we'll stick the close one next to the furthest, yeah? Boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's look up alligator juniper just to get that in. I want to. I just want to put one in. Okay. Okay. Let me just Google it real quick.
Painting with squirrels. Said, Wicked, you should come to karaoke Saturdays.
Karaoke Saturdays. Wait, you do karaoke online with a group of other human beings. That's wild, man. It's good shit. Yeah, I got full on disco lights, a microphone, as you can see. I mean, in my old space smoke shop, we used to have live shows, so I have all the lights. It could get weird real quick. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. What was I looking up? Alligator juniper. I remember now. I just want to see one in a qualified Juniperus depiena. Juniperus depiena is a small to medium-sized tree reaching 10 to 15 meters. Well, isn't that special? I just love the bark. We got them out here, but oh, you can get a bunch of seeds for $8, son. All right, enough of that. How about I'm just trying to look at it, seeing some small ones. Yeah, like the ones that die on the bottom are always cool looking, you know. Junipers are crazy freaking trees. We definitely have some crazy freaking trees out here that are like that. They resemble bonsais in a way. Half the tree dies and the other half exists out of what looks to be dead. They get up on hills a lot, get struck by lightning. That's cool shit. They could span millenniums. Millennia. I guess millenniums is a thing. That's a word. Millenniums. I just thought it was millennia. How about some wicked cool pine trees?
Water racing. Said,
Vada Racing, welcome.
Shedding tree.
How you doing, boss?
Painting with squirrels. Said, WTF is that by alligator juniper? Painting with squirrels. Said, friend from YouTube land, yep, good peeps. Painting with squirrels.
It's fun as fuck.
Said, it's fun as fuck.
I like the speech chat's voice for you. It's pretty funny. She's just all serious. I have friends where her voice isn't so serious. It's just more whimsical. But yours is pretty funny. Let's look at some pine trees here and see if we can. I think I'm going to go with the junipers, man. I mean, we have tons of pines and pine tree. I got one in the picture. Oh, that's cool. Coniferous genus. Wait, where? Come on, where is it? I'm not a smart man. Oh, we got the Aleppo pines, the Pinus pinasters, the stones. Those look like they're from Africa. Crazy.
All right, I guess juniper, huh? Juniper. I mean, this is how we do it. Luckily, we have Google nowadays. Back in the day, I'd probably just have to go take a picture of a specific tree and bring it back. I can still do that to this day. I mean, I've already done it, but I kind of missed the tree I wanted. So I'm just looking. What's everyone getting into today? I'm glad there's a couple people here saying hey in the chat. Appreciate everyone for showing up. We got a bunch of people in the, at least the channel, hanging, shilling. Y'all shilling. Yeah, so Juniperus de Pena is a wide variety in the Gila wilderness. Zibidibidoo. Most of the pictures of the alligator junipers were actually taken here in New Mexico. How about that? I just repeated on this page. So, which one? And which angle? It's basically the dead tree I took a picture of, but I want life in it. I don't want just death.
Four Eagle Running Wolf said, heading out for a 5-night tour.
Holy cow, dude. That's cool. A 5-night tour, like that's a couple states, I'm guessing. What's what? Tell us, you rock and roll legend. Feel free to throw your band's name in the chat too if you wish. I don't want to falsely promote, and for that matter, y'all could have changed your name.
Four Eagle Running Wolf said, with my band, the Dirty Licks.
Dirty Licks. Yeah, see, you have changed your name since I last saw you. Okay, so Dirty Licks is the band. And where are you all touring? That's exciting. It's fun. It's gross. But, you know, fun. Making memories. Bunch of dudes in a van. Farting. Gross. but really, where are you going? You guys got to settle some, Jerome, Arizona dates. That'd be dope. Like just do out in the middle of nowhere. Come to Silver City, New Mexico. That'd be fun. I'd love to see you guys. You want me to book you here? We got a couple of venues.
Four Eagle Running Wolf said, surf punk western spaghetti instrumental.
Yeah, hell yeah, surf punk western spaghetti instrumental. Thank goodness. That's awesome, dude. But again, where you going? Where's this 5-night? Are you going to Austin? Cali? Oregon? Who's into surf punk western instrumental? Oh, spaghetti. I almost nailed it. You know what I mean? It's got to be, that's a cool market. It's like, Quentin Tarantino film festivals. You guys could rage at those. Are we painting or what? Still deciding how this tree looks. Rah! You got to dedicate it once. Just commit.
Kingman, Bullhead, Las Vegas, Havasu.
Hey, nice, dude. That's cool. It's not a bad time of year. The weather's probably appropriate.
I mean, it's, might be a little warm, but whatever. You're used to it. Well, congrats on that. Have fun with that, man. You leaving today? Tonight? You down at the music rooms right now? Loading up? Looking at me on your phone? I love the internet. This is awesome. People can scoff at it all they want and misuse it, perhaps. But I think it's beneficial. Could be, can be.
War Eagle Running Wolf said, "Yeah, tonight, Mo."
Nice, dude. Safe travels. I mean, really. Keep each other awake when you're driving. All that jazz. That's awesome. Yeah, man, I once sent glass blowers out to Silver City for a glass blowing festival. They definitely have festivals here. Paid gigs might be hard to come by. I don't know what that's like in a town of 25 people. Okay, there's 10,000, but seems like 25. Like tonight is Thursday, right? Yeah, so Thursday nights at the bar, which is on the corner. I'm downtown. This is where I live and my gallery is. So the corner bar is this the Toad Brewery. And tonight is karaoke night.
Said, "Super stoked. Thanks, man. Dot, dot, dot."
Yeah. So on Thursday night, I get to listen to a bunch of these having fun people out there just bow, singing it up, yo. Singing it up. Now, here's the commit. We're going to commit right now to something dangerous and something that can destroy everything. And this is probably, once I get this figured out, where we're going to have to call it, because I'm going to have to sit with my decision. We'll see how good it goes, huh? Breathe deep, the gathering bloom, and watch lights fade from every room. So remember, it's a thin line now, but it'll gather girth and depth. So dangerous, dude. So dangerous. Hi, do you hate your painting that you spent thousands of hours on? Well, I got a solution for you. So then solid black, because we're going to start with that and we're going to go from that. Now, out of these, I hate doing this, because it's always like this the same thing. It's always this. Here's what bugs me about paintings. You want to hear what grinds my gears? Paintings versus reality. Paintings versus reality. In paintings, you cannot make it real. I do not care the most realistic painting you've ever seen. Its motivation in itself is to share realness with you. In doing so, like taking pictures of a landscape or something, it is all happening within that frame. And within that frame is what they choose. On the outside of that frame, there could be a truck sitting there. There could be their truck sitting there because they had to drive there to get there to frame it and make it all look good. In doing that, making it all look good, they have to have a certain amount of weight and distribution of color and light, and they show up at a certain time of day to get all this stuff done. Same thing with paintings. It's just something that happens a lot longer with a lot crazier process, maybe not. Either way, it has to be weighted correctly. In doing that, the similar process keeps happening. You have to have a certain amount of activity in the front. You has to be X percentage of the painting here. The X percentage of the painting has to be that. I mean, there are rules to paintings. This is one of those rules. I almost don't like it because it's a rule. I like to work around the rules, as you can see. Or better yet, as you can see. I mean, no matter how much this painting disgusts me, this one that I'm holding, because of its color and everything about it I don't like right now. I will learn to love this painting, and then I'll get to the point where I'm focused on a hyper level, just like this one, where I have to finish that painting, and it has to be weighted correctly and all that jazz. So, at least, for my benefit, I get to wait to hate. Hashtag wait to hate. Yeah, no. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Let's go. I have to do something here that I'm not comfortable with. I'm not exactly a fan of. But we'll get through it together. I do have better luck when I go opposite way. Because right now, it's not really about much other than making sure that this weight is taken care of. Little stupid painting, whatever. Not a lesson. But I just got to mess it up, man, and I hate it. I was having so much fun with it. And I guarantee 100% of my paintings end up at this point, at this exact moment, where I have to do one final treachery to make it all work. And I don't like it. But you know what? We do a lot of things we don't like to do. Makes us better humans. If we can communicate better with each other, wink, wink, we can all kind of get back to it where we're all like, we can respect someone else's idea, even when it doesn't agree with our own. This painting is a perfect example of that with me. But I have to listen to the painting, and I have to understand that the painting needs some things out of life in order for it to be a good painting and a full, wonderful painting. And if I don't give it the credit it deserves and listen to it, I'll just step all over it. And painting's sad. Paintings doesn't work. I think we're all like the paintings, man. Okay, so there's the treachery. That's the early treachery, right? That just happened. Can you guys even see that? I'm jealous right now. I looked back at the painting, and you guys could barely see it. Let's zoom in so you guys understand where I'm at. Zoom. Let me get this fixed. Well, I appreciate y'all for sticking around, listening to my wackiness. My wackiness.
With squirrels, said, "Wow."
Okay, you can see it better there, especially when I block the light.
Painting with
Wet paint,
swirls.
wet paint. There it is.
Said, the colors are coming through.
Yeah, the colors are coming through. And now we have this on the right. This is the beginning, and we're going to put a little bush here up on top, and there'll be some dead sticks out the side, and it wraps around the side of the painting. You guys can't see that, but it does. It do. So let's take a break, everybody. Oh my goodness. I think we all can use one. We've been at this for 1 hour, 50 minutes. And that's usually my limit with working with these toxic chemicals. Because I like to be cool, man. No one likes to get all grumpy and headachy and can feel the blood in your body moving. No one likes that. Who wants that? Man, I'm excited about this painting, people. I don't know about you, but what do you think? I think this is gonna be my new favorite. Obviously, my old favorite is up on the wall. It's still my new favorite because it's the one that's finished. But this has a very similar color motif. It's just missing blue. This one has no blue.
Before Eagle Running Wolf
That one has blue.
said, I gotta head out. Have a good one, Shane.
All right,
See you later,
dude.
brother.
See you later. Safe travels again. Have fun. Break a leg, as they say. I don't know if that's usable in the music industry. Rock and roll. How's that? I'm such an idiot. All right. I'm going to take a little break. Without shutting the stream down,
Painting with
I think we
swirls.
can just take a little break.
Said, have fun.
I'm going to step outside, probably smoke a couple puffs off a cigarette, and then come back in. Didn't quite quit cigarettes, but hey, I got no excuse. I said, I'm gonna let this dry so we can kind of get a grasp on it.
Oh boy, we got a whole buzz going on outside. The town is rocking and or rolling this weekend. Who knew? How's she drying, guys? How we looking? Acceptable, I suppose. Acceptable. I say. I guess it completely disappears on you guys. That's a good thing. For my own benefit of embarrassing moments in painting history. There is a clump of paint or something here. Let's get rid of this. Spread it around, you know? Okay, so that tree right now, to me, doesn't accomplish it. It accomplishes the base, so maybe that's a good thing. But I think, oh my God, this is where it gets real scary. I start moving into the sky to where I'm kind of like happy with. But luckily, right around this area, below here, so between these two areas, open game. Things can be done. So, I'm so scared. Let's do it, I guess. Let's mix some black into there and some of that green. Okay. Let's start over here on the side where no one can see, in case I screw it up. It's definitely not as dark, so let's throw some black in there. And really, I mean, I just need to get this on the canvas, and then we can cancel the, we can stop the stream, we can come back to it tomorrow, and achieve what we need. So, scary, scary is a scary. I'm so scary. Okay, it's going up there. Let's put a little bit, oh man. There are no real problems, just happy accidents, right? According to Bob Ross himself. But his state will not help me now. Okay, there's something major hanging out. Okay. Whew. Scary. Let's keep going with this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh boy. Oh, that's so frightening. But that's where this goes. How about just there? Commitment, people. It's all about commitment. And yeah, right now we got this thing is no good because they're both equally coming out, right? So it's noticeable. But what we all have to kind of understand is that this is the base of stuff that would be, let's see, we can actually put in a couple of opposing angles. And you know that whole reality versus painting thing, it also translates into the video game world. There is a new thing called Unreal Engine, and it's pretty amazing. Like, really crazy. But video games are done in polygons, right? Polygons. Bunches of little triangles. Bunches of little triangles. So many little triangles you can't even count. Well, this Unreal Engine has infinite, like, whoosh. You keep zooming in, keep zooming in, keep zooming in to a blade of grass all the way from space kind of thing. And all the while, the computer's generating everything that happens to that blade of grass. So the people who designed this thing at the beginning, years back, it was too overwhelming. So they had to then decide which. It's all about our ocular sensitivity, even in these computer development stuffs, where they had to decide which was the important stuff to keep in and which is the stuff to almost disregard, because our eyes do the same thing. We look for dangers, we look in the corners, we do specific things psychologically. So it was also translated into that kind of technology, which is pretty amazing to me. I love it. I think it'll be a wild little future we're going to be heading into. As long as no one blows this whole system up, yeah? Well, there we go. This is the side tree that's going to be the basis for everything we work on tomorrow. I know, silly of me to go outside and think about it and then come in and just do this, but this is how the process of art works sometimes. I know that I'm at my limit in paint, so I got to cut it even though I want to keep doing it. But that's what tomorrow's for. Don't worry, we'll be back. If you want to see some other painting vids, feel free to check out all the highlights. Time-lapse paintings are fun to watch because this stuff is super boring. I think the fun we have here is the communication back and forth, and the time-lapse paintings are the actual painting getting done. So, often more fun. Anyway, thank you all very much for showing up. Thanks for being here, being a part of my life and the art life. You guys are awesome. We will see you tomorrow at noon, and if you want to see some gaming, I'll probably be jumping on tonight for some video gaming. So, to those of you who like it, I'll see you there. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow.